Yo, guys, C4IQ, mash on pad. I'm gonna do my pop off. I'm gonna summarize my pop off yesterday. If anyone saw FOF, I kind of got a bit active. Had loads of active frames, and it probably didn't come off the same way as I wanted it to. Like after I had the pop off, I talked to Wolfsten. It wasn't aimed at Wolfsten, the pop off. Just in case anyone thought that's what it was. It definitely wasn't aimed at him. It was aimed at everyone else. But obviously, in the heart of battle, heat of the moment and all that, it just came at like some crazy rant. But yeah, basically, I'll explain why I popped off. The reason why I popped off was because in the beginning, when it was probably like 2 months before like Wolfsten started showing up on the regular, Wolfsten came in, obviously everyone was moaning, crying, sulking about Blanca's free frame jab, right? And until yesterday when we had the tournament, I've only played Wolfsten twice. Once in tournament, he bopped me like pretty bad, and I was playing Bison Brian, he bopped me real bad. And once in casuals, when I think it was Guile or someone, but it was relevant because I was playing Bison, he was playing Guile. So to me, it's just one of them things. Guile Bison to me is a silly hard matchup. But yeah, he bopped me, and the reason why I offered, the reason I quote unquote called him out for the first to 8 money match was because I think with me, how I play, I've got like some Saiyan blood mentality where I have to play someone, lose to him, and then I start to figure out how to fight him. So normally when I play someone, I get bopped. The same happened with HBK. He bopped me the first time I played him, and then the next time I played him, I beat him. So that's how I work, and I don't have Xbox. I don't have Xbox, and I only really play on the weekend. So when everyone was moaning about Blanca free frame jabs, I was like, wow, it's going to take me ages to get used to this. Like, I need to get this first to 8, and to make it worth Wolfsten's time, I'm going to have to put money on the line, innit? Just to get the matchup experience. So not being able to play on Xbox, I feel, is like the biggest hindrance to me getting better. I don't get to play. I get to play Dark Horse and Jammers because they're on PSN, but PSN is not really. Well, it's PSN. Everyone knows. I don't have to go into that. It's PSN. So I don't. And obviously with PSN, there's not that many players compared to Xbox. There's definitely players out there. Shouts to Guy Cody, Turbo, all of that, Destruction. But yeah. So with that in my head while I was playing, it was like, these guys can play Wolfsten on a regular and get used to the matchup while they're still moaning. And then as I was playing the match, I was thinking, I don't even have a DP. I can't do anything with his jump-ins. I could anti-air him with Brian, but Bison, I can't do that. I don't have a free frame to compare with him. Like, I've got footsies, that's literally it. Like, I can go toe-to-toe range-wise. Elena I always had trouble with, so Elena wasn't a factor. Like, that's just hit and miss with me most of the times. It's more of a momentum thing. But with Blanca, I was like, only Blanca I've played ever. I've only played him once, and he bopped me. I got 2 rounds out of it, like, and I didn't learn much. That all I learned was that I needed to pick a new character. Hence why I've been playing Jury, because I was like, I definitely need anti-air for people like Wolfsten, not just purposely for Wolfsten, but for people like Wolfsten that like to abuse that Bison kind of anti-air. And then obviously at FOF I was using Cody Lay because of the tech and people having to do their homework. Obviously when Jammers won, he did his homework to beat Blanca. But the reason I popped this so hard is like, you don't need, well, doing homework is good. I commend Jammers for doing homework, but I was like, but you've got tools. Everyone else has got tools to beat this free frame nonsense. And then it just clicked, like, you guys are whack. You're all whack for moaning about a free frame jab. Look how many free frame jab players there are in the game. Why is Blanca so bad? It's not safe when he goes into strong. You can punish it. Like, it just erupted in me after the match. Literally, as soon as the match finished, I was like, is this what it was? Is that all it is? I'm not taking anything away from Wolfsten. I think Wolfsten is the best player there, solely because his characters are pretty garbage compared to the rest of the cast. So he's beating people because he's smart. That's literally it. He's not gimmicking people out. You can question about the hop through being gimmicky, but Like I said, I kept saying to people, obviously I'd never done it, but I was looking at it thinking, just raw launch. The worst that can happen is you can get a trade with a normal that's not crouching, and then it's still in your favor because you get a combo for raw launch when it trades. So, but obviously I couldn't put that theory into practice because no one really does raw launches bar me. Darkos does it a bit as well, but you've got to kind of put him in that mindset to do the raw launches, otherwise he won't really do it. But I was like, just do it. And because Bison's not garbage, but Bison has trouble with any character rushing him down. Like, the only above average thing he's got is EX Psycho Crusher in a way, and everyone else has got something. Everyone, Geef, Chun, Elisa, Lily, Vega's got pokes. Every other people's characters have got stuff. Ken's got his DP. Like, all these characters, but actually, bar Steve. I'll give Darkos that. Steve doesn't have much, but everyone else has got something. And yeah, the pop-off was everyone else. I can't believe you's got whining about this for so long. Like, I know obviously Theory's gotten Wolfsten a couple of times. Obviously Jammers did it after doing his homework, and it's like, why can't you just beat him? Why can't you just see what's going on? Why do you have to press buttons? You only get hit with 3 frames when you're pressing buttons. It's not an unblockable. Like, I didn't get it, but obviously I couldn't say anything all this time because I haven't played Wolfsten and beat him. But yeah, if I beat Wolfsten in this first 8, everyone's getting it. Like, no paintball shots, everyone's getting real ammo, because it's annoying. It's annoying how everyone's moaning about this character when it's Wolfsten that's beating you. Wolfsten is beating you, not Blanca. You want to press buttons and don't want to do the maths thinking he's got a free frame. I better stop now, wait for him to do it, and then punish it. No one did that. Everyone cried. Everyone had to get watch his replays and doing the matchups. It's like, it's common sense. Block, punish. Yeah, his jumping's a bit stupid. You can still block it. You can dash under it. Some characters, not all of them obviously. But yeah, learn to block, hold back, then you don't get crossed up. Simple. Take the grab, whatever. Like, to me, it's just so much simpler than other characters where they've got all these like safe jumps and like Harang's EX cross up overhead nonsense, and it's like, look. But saying that, obviously next is Theory, because I personally think I heard through the grapevine that Theory's going to start playing Harang instead of Geef. Please do that. I'll body you. I will body you, I promise you that, because I feel, not as in like a disrespect way, but Geef gets his wins. Geef definitely gets his wins because of the mix-ups he gets once he's done the footsies with Chun-Li's. Footsies with Chun-Li's are good, but it's not unbeatable. People seem to crack. I myself crack against Geef. I could learn a matchup. I could counter pick to get a character that can get away from that nonsense. I've tried everything with Bison. The teleport doesn't always work. It does sometimes, but even when it does, I'm sure you can green hand it. It's so slow. If I haven't got meter to EX Psycho Crusher, and even when I do, I can still get snuffed out because EX Psycho Crusher gets snuffed out on a regular basis. I think the same way people moaned about Blanca being Wolfsten, I feel Theory's is Geef. If he goes to Harang, obviously it's a better character, but I think his X Factor's gone without Geef. I think his X Factor's definitely gone, and yeah, I'll happily money match him when he takes Geef off. And yeah, I don't know why he was moaning about Blanca's free frame. I don't think he actually did moan, but yeah, you got free frame as well, like Chun-Li, the normals. Like, I don't think anyone really has a right to moan about Blanca because everyone's got a character better than Blanca. Everyone, or someone's got something to stop him throwing out free frames. They've got a DP or they've got their own free frame, so they can sort of go on par with it. And I don't. I tried to, because I tried all these different characters, but obviously I'm meant to be a punk. When I first started going FOF before we started streaming, I was a punk. I would do a scissor combo, and then walk back the rest of the game. And I got wins. And then people said it was dry, and I took it to heart. It started trying to be extravagant, fancy, exotic, all of that, and then I slowly started to lose, and I stopped playing Bison for it's got to be about a month, where it was just like, alright, then I'm gonna try something else because Bison's dry, he's rubbish, blah blah blah, all my moaning, and then it was like I needed to, when I was playing Andrew, shout out to him, at FOF, and he picked Chun-Li Rufus. Because he wasn't a cross-taking player, the gimmicks didn't really affect him because he didn't know what was going on in the first place. So the gimmicks didn't affect him, and then I just played footsies and I could win. So I think, and another thing, when I popped up, I broke my control, and I can't play any characters bar Bison Brian on my hitbox, which I've got fixed now. So I'm going to be on my hitbox, playing my original team, no more Lay. Unless it's online, PSN I'll play Lay Cody, no problem. Same with Jury. But yeah, I've got no option. The cross-Tekken gods have made me go back to playing like a punk. So I'm going to be a true villain. When I beat people, they're going to know about it. I'm going to call them out. I'm going to say, you're whack. I'm smarter than you, that's why I beat you. Doesn't matter about your characters. Hold that. So yeah, just to like clear the air, I was not popping at Wolves Den. I'm going to say me and him are the best because we were playing the wackest characters compared to everyone else. Not the wackest characters in the game, but compared to everyone else's teams, we've got the wackest teams. And I feel obviously beating Wolves Den, that puts me up there. I've got to prove it in the first 8, obviously. But yeah, that is about it. So, got work for the week. Going to practice next weekend on PSN, unfortunately. I might have to just go hog and try and get some people down there. I'm gonna definitely, I'm gonna train up Benji, because I think Benji's gonna cause a few problems as well, because he's not new to the game, but he's more of an AE player. And the owl hunt stuff, people were moaning saying you can't do that, but he was doing it, it was working. I feel like he kind of let me win. I think he gave me a bit too much respect where he didn't to everyone else that he played in the tournament. So I think I sneaked a win past him. I want to see him bop people with Ogre. I want to see Ogre bop everyone, even myself. I want him to just go nuts with Ogre. So shout out to Benty for coming through as well. That was his first FOF. He came the week before and had a couple of casuals. Hopefully we can keep him to stay. Obviously when Ultra drops, it's going to be a struggle, because Makoto's getting mad buff and he's going to like playing her in end. But yeah, just if you're listening, Benji, please get a second character that you can play like Ogre, please. Because I don't like you. Elena's nice, so's your Bob, so's your Steve, but I don't think that's your natural character. You need to pick a derpy character like Asuka or Hachi and just go nuts. Even Lars, just go nuts and make people crack. Because you can't be conditioned. I realise you can do 3-hour hunts, get blocked, and you will still do it. You don't care, and that fourth time you do it, it will hit, because people think you're gonna stop now. So you need to keep that momentum and not think like, oh, I shouldn't do it because it's not safe. Don't. Like, if you think that's the right thing to do in the match, then do it, but don't change your game plan before you get into the match, because it got you in. So yeah, definitely check out the other characters in Cross Tekken. Like, pick a character that suits your playstyle. I know you like combos, but yeah, definitely pick a character that suits your playstyle and you want to go nuts. So I want to see you bot people. And shout out to DBZ, you're coming as well. People need to play Guy. I think the next person that I need to beat is probably Justin Intuitive, because I've only played him. I haven't played him. Oh no, I did play him in the tournament, and I played Jury. Yeah, in casuals I played Bison Brian, and I got a couple of matches when he played Akuma Ryu, I think. But yeah, in tournament I got bopped because I'll use Jury in the tournament and he bopped me. But now I'm gonna go back to Bison Brian. I'm gonna upload the tech that I did not use because I was on my pad. There's like stuff I can do on my hitbox like more consistently, like max damage stuff that I don't check the forums and stuff, but I think I've got a more max damage in combo with Brian from like a boost chain in the corner, stuff like that. The setups, like when I was playing, I heard someone say, I think it was Jammers saying, when I did my normal untakeable knockdown setup, I did a normal and he said I've never seen that with Brighton, and it's like this normal's godlike. You can link off of it, moves you forward, it's mad quick, blah 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 blah. And yeah, there's stuff I've not done with Bison Brighton just because I stopped playing the team because people convinced me it was a dry team. It is pretty dry, but I can play it properly. So yeah, get prepared to see more jump back devil reverses and stuff, because as soon as I get that life lead, you're gonna have to come at me. You're gonna have to jump at me, because that's what you do on Bison. But yeah, that's it, guys. The pop-off summary for FOF yesterday. I hope everyone's understanding now and everyone ups their game. And I'll see everyone in 2 weeks. Peace.